Hey guys, it's Lainey, and today is Top 5 Wednesday. Today's Top 5 Wednesday topic is our top 5 favorite love triangles. So this was a ton of fun to put together. I cannot wait to share with you guys my top 5, so let's just get started. Coming in at number 5 is totally an unpopular opinion, I know, but I had to include them because I had so many feels during this first book that I know it's unpopular. I know it's unpopular and I don't care what anybody says. But it is Clancy, Ruby, and Liam from The Darkest Minds. Specifically, towards the middle, towards the end. I know, I just don't know why, but I totally loved Clancy. And I still love Clancy. He's one of my favorite characters in the series, so I can't wait to see what happens to him in the third book. But there's just something really, appealing for the way he was kind of teaching her how to use her powers since no one really taught her before. I really loved the scenes, and then poor Liam, because I love Liam and Ruby together. They are my absolute favorite, but there was just something nice to read about when Clancy came onto the scene when they were in the camp. Coming in at number 4 is the love triangle in Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I love this love triangle. I don't want to reveal too much because I've already read Heir of Fire, but I don't want to say anything, so I'm just going to specifically kind of talk about this one in The Crown of Midnight. Dorian is my favorite character in the Throne of Glass series, so even if I do ship Selena and Kale the most, I really do want Dorian to be happy, so it's really difficult, but I really loved the flirtation and everything that was going on in the first book between all the characters. It was just really well written, and after I finished it, I realized how much I truly loved both sides of the love triangle, where I wasn't completely one-sided. I equally loved Kale and Dorian the same. So as much as that kind of changed in a different direction for romantic feelings towards Selena in the second book, yes, I do. I love this love triangle. Coming in at number 3 is the love triangle in Shadow and Bone by Leigh Bardugo. This is between the Darkling, between Elena and Maul. I kind of felt like Maul was the Gale in this book, where it's yeah, he's been here for a while, so he kind of already had history with our main heroine, but then I shipped Elena and the Darkling so hard in the first book. And you know what? I still shipped them in the second book. I haven't read Rune and Rising yet, but I have finished Siege and Storm. And in that one, it kind of takes on a weird love rhombus between Nikolai, Maul, Elena, and the Darkling. And I even love that just as much. Yes. This one comes in at number 3 because I did think it was very well written and it wasn't cheesy. It was very natural and real. Coming in at number 2 is the love triangle in the Legends series, which features Day, June, and Andon, who is the Primo son. It's not so much in Legend because we really don't see Andon that much, but definitely in Prodigy and especially in Champion is when that kind of starts, and I don't want to say anything if you haven't read Champion. I really did like that love triangle because it's really hard to hate Andon, and I don't think I'm the only one that thinks this. It's very easy to love him too, so it's one of those things where you still want him to be happy even though you're kind of wanting Day and June to be endgame, and it's really good. I really loved this one. And coming in at number 1 is a recent read, and you guys know how much I love this book, and that is The Kiss of Deception by Mary E. Pearson. And this love triangle is of course between Leah, Rafe, and Caden. Obviously I can't say anything because this is a mystery book where, if you don't know what this is about, which I don't know where have you been if you don't. It's about Leah, who's supposed to be married to a prince of another kingdom, but she doesn't want to marry him because she thinks he's going to be old, wrinkly, and gross. So she runs away with her best friend, and she goes to this neighboring town where she becomes a waitress in one of the inns. 2 strangers come to town, and we know that one of them is the prince she stood up at the altar, and the other one is an assassin sent to kill her. But of course she doesn't know that at all. She just thinks they're 2 strangers, but we try to figure out who is who in the book, and it's the most stressful, exciting, best read I've read all year. It's just so good, and that's why this one's at number 1 for a love triangle, because it doesn't seem like it's a love triangle, but it definitely is, and it's so well written that you can't even complain that's like, ugh, a love triangle story, because there's so much more to it than that. And I can't even say who I'm rooting for. I'm not even going to say anything unless you've read the book, so I'm just going to leave that at that. But this is my number 1. I absolutely loved this book, and I really hope you guys pick it up. So those are my top 5 love triangles. What are some of your love triangles? I would love to know what love triangles you guys are obsessed with as well, so leave a comment down below, and I hope you guys all have a really great Wednesday, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!